Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My topic for today is sacred messages, sacred expressions, Mappila art forms as the conduct of religious messages. So, as far as the Mappila culture, that is the culture prevalent in the western coast of Malabar. This is as a part of religious messages also, because we find that the Mappila community originated as a mixture of the or a hybrid of the cultures, Indian culture as well as the Arab culture. So in different parts of India, we can see such hybrid cultures among Muslims like Nawaits, Labais, Konganis, and others. So here, the Mappila culture is purely, it is established by the Muslims themselves who migrated as the preachers, particularly the Sufis, from Arab lands, particularly from Yemen, that they originated or they created the Muslim community in the western coast of India called Malabar. So how this community, the social formation of the community was the same as those originated in different parts of the Indian Ocean region. The Mappilas, as a Muslim community, they are akin to the culture of India or to the indigenous culture. And this indigenous culture is welded with the Islamic culture. So culturally, they followed the pattern what prevalent in India or what prevalent among them in the society. And they adopted the Islamic way of life, particularly the Islamic rites, rituals, and everything. And this was amalgamated into the Indian or the Mappila culture. That is how you see the Mappila culture is a distinct culture, and that is an admixture of the Indian as well as the Arab culture. So here you see the art forms. The Mappilas, they developed their own art forms. These art forms also was a mixture of the Arab and the Indian cultures. So every art form or every performing arts, or whether it is their music or other rituals prevailing in the country, they were turned or they were used for the benefit of the preaching of the religion. So, for example, the dialect of the Mappilas, which is called often Arabic Malayalam, though it originated years before Malayalam came into being. So this was a culture, or this was a language which was prevalent in the region with Arabic script and adding the languages or the dialects from different languages such as Persian, Arabic, Sanskrit, Tamil, and all other different languages. Even Kannada, which is a language in the southern part of India. So this language was created by the Sufis for the preaching of Islam among the local people. You see, in every religion, wherever the Sufis went for the propagation of religion, they took the language of the people and they began to speak not in Arabic or not in Persian, but in the language of the people. They studied the language for themselves and they gave a script that was Arabic. So writing the local language in Arabic, this was a common practice in those days. For it was used for the propagation of Islam. So here you see among the Mappilas, there is abundant literature which was primarily aimed for the dissemination of their religion and teaching the rituals, the ceremonies, all connected with the religion. And at the same time, it was also used for the daily life. For example, for their transactions and for their living purposes. So this Mappila literature, which became the part and parcel of the life of the Mappila Muslims, and this was the medium of instruction not only in their homes but also in the madrasas or in the schools. And for long up to 20th century, this language or this dialect prevailed among them. So here, as I have told you, that the script, which was in Arabic, and the language or the spoken language was in the local dialect. So in this connection, you can see all the art forms and also their correspondence, writings, everything was in this new language or in this Arabic Malayalam language. So here you can differentiate the whole Mappila literature into the Marsias, the eulogies, and the marriage songs, and also the Malays or the devotional songs. And like that, there are different sections. And in all these sections, these songs, Mappila songs, you can see it was started with the praisings of God or Allah. But in the first ever written, the song in the Mappila literature, which was called the devotional song on Sheikh Muhyiddin of Baghdad, because the Sufi order was very much prevalent in Malabar region as well as in the southern India. So this devotional songs, which starts with the praisings of God, and first they praise God, Allah Tidu Perum, Pudiyum Salavatum, Adil Tudanguvan, Arul Cheda Bedamba. Allah Tidu Perum, Pudiyum Salavatum, Adil Tudanguvan, Arul Cheda Bedamba. And such it starts that God, Allah, and his prophet, messenger, Paigamba. And then it comes to the different Sufi saints. The most important work of Moinguti Vaidya, which is called his Padapart or war song on the Mappila or on the Badar song or Badar battle. And the first song, it is also reside in the name of God. Ahadatile alif alif lama jamiyam alif akshara porul bismillah arumakalai kutubanu dinam Qur'anil azhagutala kuri bismillah. So here it is the first line is praising God in a Sufi way. That is Ahadatil Alif. Ahadatil Alif, that means the first letter Alif of Ahad, and Mim of Muhammad, and La of Ilm. Thus the combination Alif Lam Mim, that is first for God, second for Ilm, and third for Muhammad. In such a way, the Sufi analogies or the Sufi doctrines are incorporated with the songs written by the Mappila singers, Mappila composers. And the same way is adopted in all their devotional songs. Not only in devotional songs, if it is regarding marriage, then also it also starts with the praising of God and Prophet Muhammad and the Sufi saints. And if the song is on the war, then also the same pattern is used. So this same pattern was used in the Tamil literature also. So this was borrowed by the Mappilas from the Tamil literature. And everyone praised, after praising God and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they praised Sheikh Muhyiddin Abdul Qadir Jilani, and who was their favorite saint. So this is how the whole Mappila literature and the Mappila music and Mappila songs are compiled and composed. So we have different Mappila literary song, as I've told before. And among them, the most important is the Malay songs, which is connected with the praisings of the praising of the Sufi saints. So for Sheikh Rifai, there is a Mala or song, Malay song, devotional song called Rifai Mala. And for Mamburam Tangal, or the saint who lived in Malabar, and for his name there is a separate devotional song. So for every saint, every mystic Sufi, the Mappilas created the devotional songs in praise of them. And after reciting every Malay song or every devotion song, there is a dua song. This song is same as in all the Malay songs. And here you can see that this kind of dua or this kind of prayer is called Irav. Irav. That is the last prayer. This prayer is made in the name of the saints and ask God to fulfill their desires by giving or in the name of the saints. That is, Badringale Barakatinal Shifayakanam Ya Rabbana. Dannam Balaum Baum Anayamal Badringale Barakatinal Shifayakanam Ya Rabbana. This is a kind of tawassul by giving the name of the saint or giving the name of the martyrs of Badr or the martyrs of Uhud, that they make their prayer. So this is how the whole Mappila songs are composed. And now we come to the art forms. In the art forms, we can see different art forms. They are borrowed from the folk types, because most of the Mappilas are converted from the folk people. There were the cultivators, or there were the manual workers, or there were the other small or other low-rated workers, laborers. So whatever the art forms prevailed among them before their arrival to Islam, they borrowed it and they changed the pattern. The pattern same, but they changed the lines of their songs, and they gave an Islamic shape, or what we call a Mappila shape, to all these art forms. So firstly you take the Daf song, Daf motor, what we call. That's a kind of tambourine. And this Daf motor is like that prevailed in Persia and Arabia. That is mostly the songs are mostly in Arabic. And the rhythms are the same that prevailed in Malabar among the folk people, or also it is amalgamated with the rhythms prevailed in Persian regions, because many of the people who migrated to Malabar were from Arab or Persian lands. The Persian had a profound influence in Malabar. So this Daf moto, Daf itself is a term from Arabic and Persian, and the same tambourine type Daf was used among the Muslims in Malabar region. And this same Muslims, they made some kind of inclinations towards the folk type. So their songs, their lyrics are Muslim, Islamic lyrics, and the music are what prevailed in the Malabar region. So in this way, this is very interesting that even though they sang the Arabic songs, they made it into the Malabar style. So, for example, we have this Salat prayer. Sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Or Salatullah, Salamullah ala Taha Rasulillah. Or Ya Nabi, Salam alaykum, Ya Rasul, Salam alaykum. These are purely Arabic songs. But when it is taken to the Mappila style, they give some Mappila lyrics or Mappila modes. For example, Salatullah, Salamullah, ala Taha Rasulillah, Salatullah, Salamullah, ala Yasin, Habibillah. So the mode is purely of Malabar origin, but the lines are from Arabic. So in such a way, they have twisted the Arabic forms into Malabar styles. And also in Daf motor, we have, or the Daf songs, their rhythm is also somewhat changed because it is not of purely Arabic origin or purely Persian origin. And now we come to another style or another kind of performing arts. It is purely among the women class. That's the girls. They reside the Opana song. Opana is a kind of marriage songs prevailed among the Mappila women class during their festive season or during the marriage season, that the bride is she sits on a stool or on a chair, and the girls, they sing around them by dancing. So this kind called is Opana. So the term Opana is actually a term prevalent among the Hindus or among the early folk people in Malabar. And this was changed with some different, the styles changed, mode changed, and also the style of dancing also changed. But their dress is like those which prevail among the higher classes of Malabar. The dress is not as Arabian dress, but this is the Mappila dress, what they call, but it has some affinity towards the dress system which prevail among the upper class Hindus. So the dresses of Mappila dress, and their song is also in the Mappila style, and it is not Arabic, but it is in the Mappila language. And also their actions also in the indigenous style. So this Opana is connected, or it is always connected with the marriage, and it is connected with the bride, and it's connected with the girls, but they had a message of religion in this also, because whenever they start this Opana performing arts, they call or they start with praising God, and they praise Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they make rhythms and everything like that prevailed in the folk culture of Malabar. So they start like this. Tana tanda tana tanda tana tana nai. Tana tana tanda tana tanda tana tana nai. This is the common lines they use for the marriage songs. And they clap their hands in different styles and rhythms. And also at least there will be 8 or 9 girls. 9 means the one will be the bridegroom, the bride, and the other will be those who are singing with them. And they dance, and also they clap their hands, and their dress is like the Muslim dress. They cover their heads, but it is of Mappila style. And also we come to another important art forms, that is Kolkali. It is a play with sticks, but that is not prevalent in Arabia. Arabia, there is a play with sticks, but it is a long stick, and it is often played by the man class. But here in Malabar, this kind of Kolkali, or the play with small sticks, it is prevalent, or it is played by both Muslims and males and females. So here the Small sticks are also, they are playing with it in different rhythms, and these rhythms are in a very different style, and which was prevalent among the Harijans or the low class people in Malabar. So what happened in this art forms, that they changed all the songs, because when Hindus they play Kolkali, their rhythms are same, but their songs are in the name of their gods. But when the Muslims play the same, they make these songs with the Islamic touch, because it is a part of their preaching of the religion, because they preach the religion through their plays and everything. The mostly in this opera, or whether it is in Kolkali, they use the forms or the music forms which is calling the different saints or Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, or the songs from the war songs of Islam, and like that they use all these things. And there are other kind of Mappila art forms, and there is Parijamutu. Parijamutu is a kind of war play, and also they had the group type of songs, which also sung during the festive season, and all this they primarily they aim for the propagation of the religion, because the Sufis who played or who preached the religion in the coastal region of Malabar, particularly the Sufis who migrated from Hadramaut and Yemen, they brought their culture and they fused them with the Indian culture or with the culture which is prevalent in Malabar. So there were no such friction when they were using such kind of amalgamation of the different cultures for the propagation purpose. So that is how in the coastal region of Malabar, or whether in any coastal region, whether we go to East Africa or we go to Malaysia or other regions, that they follow the same pattern by admixturing the different cultures into one. And the same way or the same thing we can see when we go to the coastal region of Oman or other parts of the Indian Ocean region. This kind of hybrid cultures are seen among the Muslim groups or the Muslim sections of these areas. Thank you very much. Okay.